Now that we are done with logging into our dashboard and understanding our front end and our back end, so let us understand the element in your dashboard and their functionality. We want to understand the function of these elements that are in our dashboard and what they do when used. All right. So now here where you say update, let me increase it. Hold on, let me just increase. So right now what we are going to do here is home. This is just the home for your dashboard and whatever that's in here, and then we have an update. This update is deal with all this software. For instance, if the WordPress which we install having this one here that is said version what 6.9, version 6.9.4, and maybe we have a new version of it which is version 6.9.7 or 0.5. So here it will show you an alert, a red alert for you to update or probably upgrade, all right, so that everything will be working fine. Maybe the same thing apply to plugin and whatever that is needed on your system. So that is what you have to be watchful whenever you see the update. Do not panic. What you just have to do is to click here and update them immediately. We have posts. In this post here, this is normally this drop is always for a blog. We use this. This is a dynamic kind of posting, and it's a blog in nature. You can see it here. These things are blog, right? These things are blog, and I will show you how to create blog posts here, and also how to add category tag and whatever. So I'll be showing you all these things. Now this is a media. A media is all about files, pictures, and all music library, all the file here. You can see it here. This is what is obtainable, these two things here. So these are mainly for pictures and whatever. All right. So now this the next one is the page. This is a static page. Like when we want to create page now, you'll be seeing a page like let me just give you an example here. This is a sample page, right? It's not, this sample page is not a hello page. Hello page is a dynamic. This is a blog post, right? So if you take a look at this sample page now, this is a static in nature. It cannot be changed. This is where we use in creating menus and then adding our page in. All right, this is the function of the page, and in this page we have to see. Want to see all the page, you see all the page. If you want to also delete all the some pages, you can actually delete them. So we'll be coming to do that when we are done with this one. So this one is a comment. This comment is where all the comments on your blog post will be coming in there. So when you log into your website, you'll be dashboard, you will see a lot of comments here, meaning some person comment on your blog. But in a static page, you cannot comment on a static page, but you can actually comment on the blog post, right? And this is where the information, the comments will be coming here. This is where you'll be moderating all the comment. Now, this is appearance. Appearance is simply mean how your I mean the appearance simply mean how the flow or the style or the blog of your page should look like. All right, so it should look like, if the appearance, for instance, the theme which we are using, this is the appearance of the theme. All right, and if we put another theme now, you see that it will have a different appearance. So this control how your page will look like. It control how your page should look like. All right, appearance control how your page should look like. All right, so now here is a plugin, and under this plugin, this is an external functionality. They are software that add external functionality to your site. For instance, if you take a look at this page here, we don't have a contact page, right? And there is no way we will create a contact page without adding a plugin that is in charge to control and make it work. So the functionality have to come. We need to download a contact form. in order to create a contact. This is why it have here add plugin, right? So, and also like we are going to design a e-commerce website, and we cannot do without downloading a software which is in charge, or which give a additional functionality to make it work appropriately. All right, so on this case, we need to download a plugin that will ease us, or will help us to create our business page. Right now, this is a user. Here is, I am the user, and another person can be a user. I can assign this user to another person. For instance, if you want to see all your users, for instance, maybe I have somebody in Aba, and I have someone in Lagos, and I have somebody in Abuja, and I have somebody in Kano, and all of us want to manage a one website, right? And I want to make them admin, and I too will be a senior admin. All right, I will be a senior admin. I'll have to oversee everything that's happening within. So this is where I will control everything. I will add who I want to add, and I will give the person a privilege what he or she can actually do on that website. Right? So this is where the user come in. That is why you can see, oh, somebody is managing my website for me. Somebody is managing my website. This is where you give that accent for the person to use your website, while you stay as a main admin to monitor what is going on. So now here we also have tools. These two actually work in, for instance, if you are importing things, or maybe is, let me just make it more just briefly, like the head of your system, the head. If the head is okay, you will know from this either that your website have a head, a good health. Maybe your site is not healthy enough. This is where you get to know that your website is having a problem. All right. So now here we come to a setting. This setting here, this is where we control the way our permalink look like. What is permalink? For instance, look at how this thing here. Maybe you are visiting my website with this link. At the end of the day, if you go to browser, you will see that you have some persons will have numbers after putting in. So this is where we control. We also control the reading of your website. We also control the writing. This is where we position the static page where it's supposed to be, and we also position position our blog page where it's supposed to be. And this also help us like a discussion, who to talk, we should be give so this is a general. We are going to come here to deal with everything that within this area here, but most especially the permalink. All right, this is the major focus of here, is the permalink, how the our URL should look like, to how our URL should look like. Okay, so if our URL do not look fine, so it will be very hard for somebody to just come in and then proud to us. So here, if you want to collapse everything, you can collapse it here. You can see, and you can also open it here. So you see, this is the just to give you a brief function. This is just to give you a brief functions of all these elements here. We'll be coming to them one after the other as our work progresses. Okay, we'll be coming after them one after the other. So make sure that you are hooked, and then you follow whatever we are doing here. Thank you very much.